Right. So these are the now whatever we have discussed in the previous one is called responsibilities of a product manager. Right. What are the key responsibilities on that? Now, what are the key fields being a product manager? One must be good with. Please write down these points. Please make a note. Karan.
Just a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Right. So these are the three key fields which being a product manager, you must be good with. One is business area. Second is customer experience, as I have mentioned earlier. The third was technology. These are the three key elements are there. These are the three key elements which you can connect with the responsibilities, which was explained there. But these are the three key three key fields, which being a product manager, you have to be good with. So one is about the key business fields. This is the first one. Yeah. So this is the first one, which is called business, right? So business is the key field. Where being a product manager, you have to ensure the success of the product. You have to ensure the success of the product. But end of the day, why? Because success of the product majorly lies on two different things. The kind of quality which that product existed, apart from the needs, apart from the goals, what you want to achieve, apart from all that, quality of the product. At the same time, how you are promoting this product to the industry. So, being a product manager, it's not only about understanding the needs of the customer, all that stuff. Anyway, that's a generalized explanation. Apart from that, you have to ensure the sustainable product success. So, product will be successful based on two categories, as I mentioned. One is about the kind of quality of that product existed, but make sure it has to attain the business goals. That is important, right? Point to be noted. Not only that, you have to, how are we penetrating this product into the market, how you are promoting this to the market. So this sort of knowledge is required for a product manager. So product manager is not only useful in designing the value of the product, but you have to elevate the value of the product to the people, to the public, to the market, to the business. This is point number one. Second, you need to attain the business goals, which is a common thing. Broader business context on an entrepreneurial functional context of it is required. At the same time, we have to reach to an extent where you have to reach the strategic goals. Normally, goals will be defined in business in multiple ways. One is business goal, second is strategic goal. Now, can you differentiate between what is the difference between business and strategic goals? What does it mean? Or is there any difference between these two? And if yes, what was the difference?
Business goal is delivering the requirements, I mean, end client's requirements.
Requirements and
Uh,
client requirements is nothing but business goal, you're saying?
yes.
Okay.
Coming to the strategy is how we are planning to deliver the business goals.
So, what was the base for both these two things? Is there any base point for to connect these two business goals and strategic goals? What is the
Uh,
base point when for any business?
End client's requirement.
Requirement is a smaller context. Requirement, you have to go to the next level, not only the requirements. Can you change the phrase of it? Instead of using word called requirements, can you phrase it?
Mm,
Vision,
Yeah, vision.
right? Because any business, any organization have two things. First of all, the first one is vision. What the company vision has. Vision for the next 5 years or 10 years or 15, 20 years or so, right? This is what we talk about vision. Am I right? Right? Vision.
Yeah.
Right? So it may be 25 years, 30, right? So this is what vision. Now, to sustain and to reach that vision, whatever the mission statement are you working on? Mission statement means whatever you are working now to run your business is what we call it as mission statement. Yes or no? Right? So vision is required for any business. To support that vision, there is a mission statement which must be existed. Now, whenever you are working on this mission, it should be in a proper direction. If you want to travel in a proper direction, what is that you require? You need to have some business objectives and goals. Agreed? Right? Business objectives. Otherwise, what will happen? You work hard, but end of the day, what is that you want to achieve, which is not very clear to you. So if there is no clarity, but still we are working, doesn't have any value for that. Right? So when you are working on something, when we are traveling towards the next destination, where we should have a clarity over what is that we want to reach end of the day or end of the time. This is what is required. So what is that is needed here? You need to have some business goals and objectives. These business goals and objectives may be short run and as well as long run goals. Because some business objectives are short run. Whatever the requirements are we talking about, whatever the requirements as you mentioned now, all this comes under short term business goals. See, developing a product is one of the key elements which will sustain you initially in short run. Do you understand this? Right?
Yeah.
For example, let me put it this way. Being a customer, as you said, I want to expand my business. Retail stores I have, I want to expand my retail stores into the different parts of the locations. This is what you said, right? This is what you said. This is what your vision was. To sustain that, what are the business goals you want to achieve? You have to streamline your business activities successfully. Then only your vision will be achieved by you. Agree or not? Right?
Yep.
So developing a cloud-based application where you can access this from anywhere is one of the key elements in this. So developing a cloud-based application is not your vision anymore.
Yep.
Understood, Tarun? Right? It's not your vision anymore. It is a helping hand for you to reach your vision in over a period of time. It is one part of it. It's not only the part of it. So that you are anyway, you may be calling it as requirements. Yes. Understood, right? Now, so else exclusive business goals and objectives will not provide you any value. What else is required apart? If you want to reach the business goals and objectives, there is some strategy you have to build. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You have to build some strategy. If you want to sustain and if you want to relate this strategy, if you want to stabilize this strategy, what is that you require? You require tactics to be implemented. Yes, right?
Yeah.
Strategy should not be only on paper. It should be on implementation. Implementation, nothing but tactics. Right? So vision, behind vision, you have a mission. Next, business objectives and goals, strategies, and tactics. This is what the context of business from the product manager perspective. This idea you need to have. Please do remember, Tarun, this is nothing to do with technology. This is nothing to do with domain. This is nothing to do with anything. Being a product manager, if you want to develop a product from the business context, this is what the idea you need to have. One is vision, mission, business goals and objectives they want to achieve, strategies, tactics. Clear to you, right? To what extent these business goals will give you a value addition in reference to the product success, which will reach you the long-term target of the vision, what customer wants to achieve finally. Agreed, right? Second point, customer and user experience. Customer and user experience, as I already mentioned in the responsibilities earlier, it must be a customer-centric, right? So customer-centric, because end of the day, your product has to be accepted by the user.
Correct.
If a customer is not accepting your product, then there is no value for that, right? So because customer has to use it, customer has to appreciate that, customer has to refer, then only your product will have a longevity. So it should be a customer-centric, end of the day. Next, this product should have a value. I already mentioned it earlier, right? Now, technological ability or technology is also required. So technical product development is not anything as separate. Technical product development means how you are incorporating the product features with the technology is required. Right blend of technology will give you success. If you are not using the right blend for the existing product, even though the product has a value, if the technology was not chosen in a proper way, if for example, you have chosen the wrong technology, this product will be a failure.
Yeah.
Agreed? Yes, sir.
Yes, agreed.
This is what we call it as technical product. So technical product development is not something as different. When you are developing a product, there are two things which must be combined with. One is business related functional values, all that is required. At the same time, technical complexity and technical alignment is needed for this. Unless until if you are not using the right technology, this product doesn't provide any success to the customer in terms of the usage of it. At the same time, you need to have a clear understanding over the dynamics of the relevant technology, right? So how these dynamics were changing from time to time. That's what I said, right? So because nowadays we are using cloud environment. Now we are moving towards AI, right? So artificial intelligence, maybe ChatGPT, slowly, right? So technology is transforming. So understanding the relevancy of the technology, because every technology may not be suitable for your product. Every technology may not be suitable for your product, isn't it? Right? But relevancy of technology, is there any relevancy of the technologies which was introduced in the market, is there or not? That you have to understand first. Clear to you?
Yeah.
Right. So this is what we talked about, technical aspects. So when we talk about key fields, one is business, second is customer user experience, third is technology.
Yeah.
Clear, Tarak?
Yeah.
This is what the overall understanding about product management. And tomorrow I'm going to discuss this on Jira, because there is a tool of Jira. On that, if you are a product owner, how you have to understand on a high level note, of course, not in the detail, right? On a high level note, how these roadmaps will be created by taking an example, right? So how do we do that? So that I'm going to discuss in tomorrow session. Clear,
yeah.
Right? This is what it's about. So on the same meeting ID, we'll connect tomorrow on the same time.
Sure.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Bye.